there I've got quite a few messages that have come through, and I'm just going to read them out, and we'll see which ones you know, Spirit wants us to go into and have a look into. Welcome in. My name is Bronwen. This is Bronwen's Cove Tarot. If you are a new face, welcome in. It's really good to have you here. If you are a returning subscriber to our family, it's good to have you back. Now the messages came through that there was too much time on trivial things, trying out new looks, exploring and experimenting with how you want to be seen, celebrating weirdness and kookiness, get a better angle. Now the two songs that came through were Beyonce, Put a Ring on It, and I just heard the bit saying, if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. If you don't, I'll be gone. No, if you don't, and like a ghost, I'll be gone. Yeah, and then just getting up and leaving. And the other song was Smooth. It was Butter by BTS. And as I connected into the collective, I felt such spicy kind of energy, like tension in someone's throat chakra, like they were holding their tongue or they were clenching their jaw. Thirsty, and I don't know if that means thirsty as in drink some water, or they're thirsty because they see you as a tall glass of water. I'm not too sure. So let's find out. I hope everyone's doing really well today. Let's jump straight in. Know that my readings are for entertainment purposes only, and I've opened it up. Yeah, look, 5 of Swords, 4 of Swords. 5 of Swords is about conflict, arguments. I wish I hadn't put that away because I wanted to show you something, and it's gone now. But the person who feels like they've won an argument or they have a bone to pick with you is actually holding 3 swords, and 2 of them are on the ground. So as much as they feel like they have this spicy kind of, I need to project, I need to tell you how I'm feeling, is actually wounding. The 4 of Swords is either exhaustion or the need to rest, the need to slow down. Now please know, yeah, my readings are for entertainment purposes only. I have legal disclaimers, but I encourage you to read before listening to the rest of this reading. If you are listening to the rest of this reading, then you are in agreement that you have read them, you are aware of them, you understand them, and you agree with them. Okay. We have the 10 of Swords to the Strength card coming out, and that is being clarified by the 2 of Swords. Someone feeling really betrayed. Someone feels really betrayed here, or they feel a real strong sense of betrayal, or this could have been you. You could have been through something quite big because of whoever this person is, whoever it is that's holding their tongue. You have the Knight of Pentacles underneath as well. Someone here who's holding their tongue. It may be because there is doubt about who it is that actually is to blame, is what I'm hearing. Of who actually is to blame, or when to come in and actually speak to you about this. I'm not sure if it's really dark in here. I've had to kind of like, I haven't got any curtains on my windows in the kitchen, but I've had to put some things up because it was so bright I couldn't actually see what was going on. So I hope it's not too dark for you guys. Someone feels stabbed in the back completely, like completely, lights out completely. You then have the Strength card here. This is something that they have had to really, they're struggling to get back up from this. Or there is, it's very challenging for this person to be able to, there's something about coming back from this. They don't know how to come back from this. And you have the 2 of Swords here, or maybe this is you. An indecision about how to go forward, because someone is, it's like their words are getting stuck on their tongue. And I mean, we're looking at this person obviously has too much time to look at trivial things, and that was one of the first messages that came through by Spirit. I'm just looking at the notebook down here. What is this about the Knight of Pentacles though? Knight of Cups has come out. Do you want me to take this? No. Okay. Clarity, can I get another row please? Just one. Yeah, just one. One row. Oh, we have here heartache in reverse. We have someone who is healing. Someone may have been healing from some sort of either business venture or some sort of financial issues. This is to do with money wounds as well. So I don't know who this person is, but there's some sort of financial risk that they took, and it went really badly, and they don't really know who to either blame or who to go to. Judgment is coming out in the upright though, so this is almost like the universe is leveling itself back out again. It's balancing itself how it's supposed to. And this person, I don't know if this person is having to bite their tongue or eat their words. Because why though? Why? Let me pop you there. I'm going to put you there. I'm going to put you down here. I'm going to put Judgment as well. So we have got so far, the Ten of Swords is being clarified now by the Three of Swords. So this is very much healing from something major. And I had like a major attack, or someone feels like they're under attack. You have the Fool coming out as a new beginning. The Knight of Pentacles coming out as well in reverse. Someone moving on without any financial aid or help. You have the Hanged One in reverse. All obstacles are now being removed for someone who has learned some sort of journey when it comes to Jupiter being in retrograde, which it is right now. Please know though, that if you are watching this timeless reading at a point where it hasn't just been posted and you were watching this a year later, 10 years later, if it resonates for your life and the things that you're going through, then it's the confirmation that you've been looking for. My readings are supposed to give you confirmation and clarity of what you already intuitively know. If it is confusing you, leaving you with more questions than answers, or just altogether putting fear or paranoia, this is not for you, and that's absolutely okay. Please do not make the story fit if it doesn't. I am still trying to figure out whether this is you or someone else, but there is definitely the energy of a crash, an ending, things not working out the way that someone wanted it to, and having to heal from heartbreak or betrayal, or just feeling like, well, this was supposed to be it. This was supposed to, you know, it could have been a project, and putting all their money into it, going, this is going to blossom, this is going to become really, really, really big, and I'm going to get a return on that money. And then it didn't, but it's more than that, because if we start with the Ten of Swords, this is the Titanic going down. This is the worst possible scenario. And I always link the Ten of Swords not just to, you know, the worst possible scenario, but this person's been stabbed in their back multiple times. So they trusted someone here. They trusted someone, or they trusted in this idea, and they feel fooled or betrayed or embarrassed in some way. Now I'm going to put the Fool down next to the Two of Swords, which is saying that there is a new beginning coming. There is something new or different coming in, and there is a choice that needs to be made. So if this is you, this may be something that is about to happen. Because with my readings being timeless, it means that I'm picking up on past, present and future energy, sometimes a mixture of all. But what I'm getting from this is that there is some sort of major change, very major change that's coming in. Judgment being in the upright is saying that this is a blessing. This is something that, with the Strength card, which always denotes to me children, the inner child, the solar plexus, because the Lion being on there, Leo, the 5th house, it looks at creativity, it looks at our passions, it looks at dramatic things, but it also looks at kids and children and things like that. There is some sort of manifestation, blessing that is coming in that you may have had when you were a child. It may have been something that you loved doing when you were a child, but it wasn't something that you thought you could monetize or turn into not just a passion or a hobby, but into your job, into what, you know, brings in the moolah for you. And it seems like there is now a fork in the road for someone where you're going to get the opportunity to choose what new beginning you make. And you don't need to be focusing on finances in any way, shape or form. So this is now feeling like it is your reading and not someone else's. So why did it feel like it was someone else's reading? Because I felt like there was an outside energy. I did not feel like I was reading this for you. And the King of Pentacles has just closed itself. It dropped right on top of the Knight of Pentacles, like it didn't want to be seen. And the way that I have set this up is that we have 3 rows over here. So we have the 10 of Swords row, we have the Strength card row, we have the 2 of Swords row, and then where I've got this, you know, my tripod set up, there's a space in the middle for the legs of the tripod, and then there is the last row, and this row by itself is Pentacles in reverse. And I feel like, excuse me, I just got just moving of energy, some burps, excuse me. The last row over here is really giving me the energy of present moment, because as I said, we're going through Jupiter, through Jupiter retrograde, and I was just like reading up and learning more about planetary alignments and, you know, their courses and how long it takes. And correct me if I'm wrong, and please do correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm ever the student, but Jupiter retrograde is with us until February 2025. Which means between now and February, whatever is happening here, whatever is unfolding within this reading is going to come to be within that time frame, okay? There's some sort of victory that's coming forward. Obstacles have been removed because there was a lesson. I feel like there was a lesson that someone here had to learn when it came to finances, when it came to money, when it came to lack mindset. And I don't know if that lesson is something that's coming. For some of you, you have already experienced this. And because you've already experienced this blessing is now coming in. For others, between now and February, something will come in that will feel like being stabbed in the back, or this Titanic going down, this 10 of Swords. Be aware though that you have, this may be at the hand of somebody that you thought you could trust, but you can't, and the universe wants you to block this person if this hasn't already happened, because you have the Lovers in reverse, you have Death in reverse, and you have the 8 of Wands in reverse. So these are all, it's all very backed up energy, isn't it? But the Lovers in reverse is pretty straightforward. This is somebody from the past that you have history with, maybe even romantic. You also have Death in reverse, which is wanting to keep something going, not allowing a cycle to end, but this person could be quite ungrounded. That's the energy, that's the throat thing, isn't it? This is the throat thing. This is the wanting to, this person wants to say something to you. Throat chakra, holding or biting their tongue. And then the 8 of Wands in reverse, which is a blockage. So this person has something to say. They have something to say to you. And they may have been thinking about saying this for a while. And it has to do with this 10 of Swords. Whether this is a 10 of Swords from the past, a 10 of Swords from the present, or a 10 of Swords that's going to happen in the future. It definitely has to do with your finances. The Hermit is in reverse, and you have the 8 of Cups. This person, you may have ignored this. There's something that they have either done or they're going to do that you're definitely being told to block them in some way, but I don't feel like it's blocked their communication, because we haven't had any sword cards come out, except, I say that, and we have the 10 of Swords, the 3 of Swords, and the 2 of Swords, excuse me. I'm not getting the sense that this is about blocking their communications as much as it is blocking their intentions. The Hermit is going outward and kind of not looking within yourself. This is Virgoan, so this is to do with analysing. It's almost like there's something that you didn't see when it came to finances, or there's something that you're not going to see when it comes to abundance and finances. What is it? Because the 8 of Cups in reverse, this is a continuous or systematic. What's a systematic thing? Oh my gosh, deception comes out. Deception. So this could be ongoing. Someone from your past is coming forward because they are I had wanting to take a risk. They want to take a risk. I'm going to ring my bells because I nearly forgot, but I have a little one on my shirt today. Ding, ding, ding. I'd like to ring 2 of them. This is just to cleanse the space around us. If you have any type of sound sensitivity, please turn down your listening device in 3, 2, 1. There we go. This is something that you may have healed from something that they already did, or it could have just been their behavior. This is going to stop your this is something that would stop healing. This is something about stopping your healing, or this will stop your healing. Yeah, and you've got 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is coming out. Now, the 8 of Cups to the 7 of Swords. The 8 of Cups is usually about something being very overwhelming, and so we walk away from it, or we remove ourselves from that situation, person, thing, memory, so that we can kind of try and deal with it in smaller portions, or even just too much, I'm walking away from it completely. It could be just a memory. The 7, but in reverse, this is continuously doing something without any real emotion. I had empathy attached to it. You then have the 7 of Swords, which is about deceit. You can see how this person's looking over their shoulder as they're stealing these swords. But when you count how many swords they have in their hands, they have 5. This is an argument. Somebody is feeling, they're feeling some type of way about this judgment, something coming in for you. They're feeling some bitterness or something here. Because it's the choice that you make. It's the choice that you make. I heard tread carefully. Now, what were the messages that we had on here? Get a better angle. Celebrating weirdness and kookiness. Too much time on trivial things. This person is also... There's something about the way that you look, or the way that you've changed your look. You've changed the way that you... I heard someone may have changed the way that they speak since this person knows you, and put a ring on it. I don't know if this person... If you wanted this person to put a ring on your finger and they never did, and you ghosted them, or they see it as you ghosting them. Maybe they ghosted you. There's definitely... something that they want to say when it comes to the decision that you do make about a new beginning. So this would mean that are they coming forward with an offer? Are they coming forward with an offer? Yeah, you've got King of Wands here to the Magician, to the 7 of Pentacles, to the 4 of Pentacles. So this is the card that I felt that I needed to show you first, even though it's the last card to come out of the deck. Which is to let you know that no matter what it is that they present or how they present it, this is actually their intent. It's control, or it's having the, I heard domination, or having, it's just control. They want control. Because the King of Wands is somebody who is a go-getter, a leader, somebody who is very actionable, motivated, ambitious, very creative, very, very creative, very hands-on. Then you have the Magician here. This is somebody who, not only with the King of Wands here, is very hands-on, but they will work very hard to create the things that they want in life. That's where that ambition kind of transfers over here as well. You then have the 7 of Pentacles. So this is somebody who has looked at where they've been and where they want to go, more or less. I'm surprised that we haven't had the Page of Pentacles come out. I've cut the deck, and in the middle of the deck we have here, I don't know why I stuttered like that, the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. There is some sort of skill or something that they have not learned, or there is something here that has not changed within their personality. So this is what you're being told to look at, and not to look at it, you don't have to look at it in a judgmental way or be like poo-poo them or but it's because I keep hearing tread carefully. There's something about this person that, with the deceit card coming out, just tread carefully. It doesn't mean that you're unsafe. It doesn't mean that this person is violent. But again, please use your discernment. And if you feel like this person is a danger to be around, do not speak to this person at all. And ensure that you are gaining the support and guidance and protection that you need. Okay? But with that being said, this person's going to present themselves very, very well. Very well. You're just being reminded, look at that. Straight underneath this card is the Tower. That is why we have these cards, this row on its own, which has the King of Pentacles in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Hermit in reverse. There is some sort of calamity. And I know that with the Tower, I usually don't use those words. I usually say it's big change and so on and so forth. But the change that would come in by collaborating with this person, it doesn't end well for you. It doesn't end well, because you have here the Ace of Wands, which is an actionable step, or other people. Why am I getting other people are going to take action against you? And then you have the Five of Swords, because this is what they're planning. This is almost like petty revenge, and it's giving me the energy of like Reddit, and you can go into like different subreddits, and I know that because I love watching Smosh when they read Reddit. And there's petty revenge, there's different levels of like revenge as well, professional and so on and so forth. This is like someone is orchestrating a revenge plot against you in some way. Because for us to have looked at the Seven of Swords and really honed in on like just the Five of Swords, they're carrying these Five of Swords, they're not carrying the other two. They're carrying a grudge of some sort. So if you did ghost them, or if they feel like they were left high and dry, this person wants to get you back. This person is a petty queen, a petty king, a petty king queen. They want to get you back for something, and they're going to be, that's why they're going to be so annoyed or so cross or whatever it may be if you don't take them as an option. Because this was about humiliation or embarrassing or embarrassment or something like that. Okay. Tell me about this King of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles to the Hermit. The Empress is coming out to the Knight of Cups. So this person wants to come in almost like they want to try again. They want to make something grow here romantically. But it's an illusion. The Seven of Cups is about many choices, but also to do with illusions, because you can't see what's in those cups until you choose one. And everything that is in this cup, my understanding of this card, it's not fact, but it's my understanding, is that each of these cups, we can assume what's inside them. So we can assume that there's a head in one, that there's a snake in the other, there's a dragon, that there's jewels, but you don't know. It's all just the divine feminine creating a story. It's your imagination running wild. So this person wants you to create some sort of story, something about like happy families. We can be a happy family again. You won't know until you pick up that cup, this cup that they're offering. And what is in that cup is what? What's in their cup? You've got here the Devil. The Magician is coming out because I didn't actually put them down. The Star. And you also have, yeah, so the Magician, the Star, and the Devil. The fact that this is in reverse is telling me that their cup, they actually have healed, or they have been working on self. But if their whole point is to bring drama to your door and leave you in the Ten of Swords, yes, they've done healing, but there's something about everyone needs to know. Everyone needs to see something here. See what? Because I'm looking at this Magician card as, you know, it's the card of resources, of creation, of alchemy, right? The Star card is about beauty, but it's also about what you see online. They want everyone to see something about you. This isn't just kind of like bringing certain people to argue with you. So they want you to have a downfall of some sort. Why? Because you've already been healing. You've been doing a lot of healing. They are trying to block your healing or stop your healing. And this person is doing so in a very sneaky way, especially with that Seven of Swords being there. There's something about your internal strength. The second row being the Strength card, Judgment, Death in reverse, and then the Seven of Swords. There's something here about how strong you are in the face of adversity, or even in the face of deception. The Star coming out right next to the Seven of Swords. Why are they're trying to set you up to look like you are a trickster. I know, can I just get one more card, please? One more card for there. On the table, thank you. Five of Pentacles, they're trying to put you into ruin. This person is trying to ruin your name, but not just your name. It's the name you've built for yourself. It's the name you've built for yourself. And they're rushing in to do this, you know. Do you want me to take that one there? That one there. You know what, before I do, back here. So this is like, I don't know who this ex is. This could be a recent ex, this could be someone from 10 years ago, take it as it resonates, but they've been playing the long game here. They've been playing the long game. Can you tell me about the first row, please? 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords in reverse, 8 of Wands in reverse, 8 of Cups in reverse, the Devil in reverse. What do we need to know about this? 6 of Pentacles. Let me just have a read of this and see what's going on. Healing from betrayal. Trying to block this healing. They've been doing something here while you have been continuously healing. Because this is about charity. The 6 of Pentacles, yeah, with a collaboration. Let me get some more... I want to get another card, some more clarity on this. Clarity on that 6 of Pentacles. Why did I get the 6 of Pentacles, Spirit? 4 of Pentacles to the 6 of Cups. There is something that was helping. It seems like there was something that was helping either your healing or someone in the collective's healing here. I don't know if somebody was giving you a hand, whether that is physically giving you a hand to support, to lean on, whether they were giving you a financial hand, if they were just a helping hand to be around. But this, I don't think this person likes that. This may be one of the options, because with that 2 of Swords, it being about decision making, about being in a little bit of doubt about which way to go. If you don't take there being 2 choices, excuse me, and you not taking their offer, there's something here about the offer that you do take. The offer that has no control. They're not trying to control you. I heard they're trying to free you. Whoever it is that comes in to help you is trying to free you from something. To surrender and be free. And look at the Fool coming out again. Tell me about this, please. The Wheel of Fortune. So they want to take you out of ill luck. Whatever this option is that you choose between someone from the past or someone's offer of reconciliation, I'd like to come in and I think that we should, wipe the slate clean. We can try again. And for those of you that are not even thinking about that, they may be coming in from the angle of, let's at least be friends. I may have a really good business deal for you. And that being a trap. And you have that option on that side. And then the other option being something completely different, where they're actually offering you freedom of what? Freedom from ill luck, or freedom from pushing against fate. So this is something that's destined. The offer is something that is destined for you. Tell me about the other option, please. And we have here, it just seems to really want to show me about the person from the past. With the Tower coming out, you have the High Priestess, the Lovers in reverse. You also have the Knight of Swords and you have the Tower. So there's something about this new beginning that's coming in that is very, very strong, or very, very desirable, that is knocking any kind of illusion that is being placed on it as being inviting out of the ballpark. It's just gone. And they're very annoyed by the fact that you aren't easily fooled, or you aren't easily masked to take a choice that would actually harm you. What is it about the Strength card? Why does the Strength card keep coming out? Why does the Strength card keep coming out, please? Thank you. You've got the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands was upside down, and it's just turned itself round because there's something forging forward in law, or something binding. Oh, okay. Where I've placed these cards down is actually on the last row, even though I was reading for the third row. The last row, remember, is the one about, you know, lack of funds, a business not going the right way, like a dodgy deal of some sort, and this person trying to come in all lovey-dovey, but really it's because they want to see you in ruins. This King of Wands here to the Justice, and then you have the Queen of Swords in reverse. There is something that they may have lied to the courts, or they may have lied on documents, and you not taking an option with them puts them in a lot of trouble because of what it is that what they've said on the documents. I don't know if it's like, for example, getting out of hospital and being asked, well, where are you going to stay now that you're coming out of hospital, and they put your address down, but really they haven't even asked you if they can sleep on your sofa. And because you haven't said, yes, let's get back together, or yes, you can blah, 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 they're going to check and they're going to realize that they lied. And I'm only using that as an example. That's not the actual reason, the thing. You have the Three of Pentacles here to the Ten of Pentacles. There's some sort of lie about family life, or a business that you may have had with this person, or they may be lying and saying that you had a business together with this person. And if they're lying to official people, they're going to get found out, right? And that is definitely something they had done, because you have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. The Two of Pentacles is about juggling two things. It's the thought or idea of a transition happening. It could be that you are in one job and you're actually wanting to retrain to go into another. So you are then juggling, you know, studying at nighttime, looking after the kids, going to work during the daytime, and something's got to give. Are you going to become a full-time student, or are you going to carry on how you are? It being in reverse is a decision has been made. This decision has been made over here. Eight of Wands is coming out, but it's being blocked. They made a decision to try and take you down, but it's being blocked by either a Libra, somebody who has a lot of legal understanding. King of Cups is coming out here. Somebody who's very protective. Who's the protective person sweeping in? Yes. Who is this? Who's the King of Cups, please? That's doing all the protecting. The Queen of Wands is coming out. How interesting. This is somebody who, they're not doing it. The King of Wands being here as well. This King of Wands is coming out as somebody who thinks with their bits first and then thinks of the consequences afterwards. So I feel like this ex of yours, they may still find you very attractive. You having the Queen of Wands coming in reverse with the King of Cups is letting me know that whoever it is that is kind of backing you up, or they may be like investigating something here. They're not doing it because they're attracted to you, because the Queen of I went to see the Queen of Cups. How interesting. The Queen of Wands is actually a very spicy energy. She's gorgeous, okay? She's very sexy, she's very gorgeous, very creative. It being in reverse, the King of Cups is not interested in that. I heard they're interested in cold, hard facts, but they also see you as the Queen of Cups, irrespective of your gender, okay? Remember, we hold both masculine and feminine energies within ourselves, and it doesn't matter whether you are man, woman, he, she, or they. We all have divine masculine, divine feminine energy. It's up to you whether or not you assign a gender, okay? You have the Knight of Cups here to the Four of Cups coming out to Temperance, okay? So this is the option. The second option is somebody here who's coming in to help you. Like I said before, there's something here about helping you out of ill luck. Helping you out of ill luck. If you have, and the thing is as well, is that any choice that you make, even if you choose to give your ex another chance, and that's what you want to do, because to be quite honest, tarot is here to give you confirmation and clarity of what you already intuitively know, but it's up to you, it's your responsibility, and it's up to your discernment whether or not you take that advice or whether you decide to lead with something else. And if you decide to lead with something else and you want to go back with your ex, your life, you know, you're a grown person, right? And if it goes wrong, is what I'm hearing, if you do decide to do so and it goes wrong, you're being told that every choice that you make is right for you in that time, as long as you are using your discernment. Because Temperance to the Knight of Cups to the Four of Cups is saying that this person, and the Empress is coming out as well, this person that's coming in to help you, who's not being led by, I heard their trouser snake, they're not being led by their trouser snake, they're not, this person gives real protective vibes, and at some point there is going to be a cup of love that they may wish to offer you, but that is very, very far down the line. I feel like they're going to come in as a safe space. If you, for example, do end up going into some sort of business agreement with an ex, and the thing is as well, if it doesn't resonate with you as being an ex, it can be somebody who holds that same energy of past wounding that you had with a previous partner. And this has come out in my readings before, because it took me a very long time to learn myself, and I will always pass that information on once I've learned it to you guys, is that we do not have types when it comes to, you know, romantic partners, or even when you think about your friends. We don't have a specific type, we have a pattern, and that pattern is usually influenced very heavily by the wounding that we have, and either that we have picked up along the way as we are growing up and then we fostered, or it's kind of just hidden within our shadow and we don't realize. And once we've healed that, or healed a majority of that, our patterning changes to something healthier, right? So this person, yeah, and you've got here Knight of Cups to the Princess of Swords. Somebody here has been learning about love, or learning about what it is that they're actually looking for, with the Five of Wands in reverse. This has been a major change, and that may be also this energy of, you know, exploring and experimenting with how you want to be seen, or trying out new looks, or celebrating your weirdness and kookiness, and really not giving it a flying F about how other people view you. Getting a better angle. That may also be to do with perception. I think that for someone here, if there is an offer and you don't see the red flags within this offer, and you end up in a spot of like legal trouble, you may have someone swooping in as like legal aid, who is that King of Cups. For some of you it's romantic, for others it's not. It's just this person is going to be your knight in shining armor, or your knightess in shining armor, because they're gonna know how to get you out of it, or they're gonna know how to get you off the hook. Yeah, you've got the Two of Swords here again. They're gonna know. And the thing is as well, is that the Two of Swords is on the third row, which starts with the Two of Swords. Two of Swords to the Fool. You know, confusion about what choice to make when it comes to stepping forward. into a new beginning? Do you go into a new beginning with this person from your past? Doesn't actually have to be your ex, remember. It does not have to be a specific person that you're thinking of. This could just be somebody from a past era of your life, okay? It could have been a fleeting romance. It could have been a friendship. It could have been someone who feels like they were friend zoned and you didn't even know about it. It could be a high school romance. It could be absolutely anything. So don't, I say this very kindly, you know, do not corner, just put your ideas of it has to be this person and nah, because it may not be that person that you're thinking of. The Three of Pentacles and the Magician, this person is they're gonna show up in a way that you'll be surprised. There's going to be like a measure of doubt on the choice that you should make. This is not like a clear cut, okay, I don't want to work with that person. No, that's my ex from last year. Ugh, no, that's not the energy that I'm getting here. It's not that clear cut, which is why you have the Two of Swords coming out twice. You're being told, especially with the Knight of Swords here, slow down. Almost like bite your own tongue. And we did get that throat chakra holding their tongue or biting their tongue. Stop and think. And it's giving me the energy of like when I was a kid, we had like this advert, like this campaign thing for road safety. And it was stop, look, listen. And you had to look, was it right then left, then right again. And as you're crossing, you look right then left, then right again. And you keep looking as you're crossing, because you can never be too vigilant. And I do not mean be so vigilant that you're paranoid, but there is a need to slow down and listen. Really, really listen, because whoever this person is gonna turn up like the Magician. They're gonna come in as the Magician. And I feel really pulled back to what I said about this Lover in reverse, to not place them into a peg or a basket and go, this is who it is. Because if you do that, you may actually miss out. You may miss the warning signs of who it actually is. Because again, if you're going, oh, it's so-and-so from 4 years ago, that bastard, I know if that person comes in, oh, why I order, which means anyone else that comes in with offers, you're going to go safe, 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 and walk straight into what could be a trap or into what could be a Ten of Swords energy. Okay, especially with justice coming out, this is something legal that could put you in the Five of Pentacles. Not saying that you are not going to be helped out of that, but why not avoid it before it happens? So it means do not narrow your vision down to just saying it's got to be so and so and so and so. Because why I'm getting for someone, it's going to be someone you least expect it to be. It's going to be someone you least expect it to be. Like that person at high school that was in your class that you said hi to but you didn't really talk to. And I mean, I don't know how old you are, but I'm in my 40s. So high school was a very, very long time ago for me. And it's giving that type of energy, or someone that you haven't seen in a very long time. But this person here with the Nine of Wands in reverse, this is either that they're unhealed, they're wanting you to invest in some sort of weird push-pull energy. This person is attracted to you. They are. The Knight of Cups has come out twice. The Knight of Cups has come out twice now. I don't know if they're going to want you to invest in some sort of like dating agency, or if there's something along those lines, or they own a dating agency, or they own some sort of nightclub, or they have shares in some sort of romantic something business, and they want you to fight for this with them. They want you to help them out. You're not going to get the full story though, because the King of Pentacles in reverse is just like a business that doesn't get itself off of the floor, or it just fails, or it becomes bankrupt. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse is a nest egg or an investment that just disappears. The Hermit in reverse is not looking at this. They're not going to show you that this has happened to them before. And if they're coming towards you and going, hey, actually, I have this great idea, Empress, here's the Empress energy of making things grow. And I'm going to come in with this Knight of Cups, excuse me, schmooze you and, you know, love bomb you, or just distract you from what's going on in my past. You may actually be able to either get them out of some sort of hot bother, and you're not going to realize how much that will mess you up. There is a need or want for you to bail them out of something, or for them to kind of, they want to swap places in some way. Like, I heard smear your shiny reputation, smear your shiny reputation. So they may see you as being like prim and proper, or being prissy, or being prude and stuck up. They may see you as just being a do-gooder. Now, what? You've never been in trouble with the police. You've never had this. You never had that. We can change that. We can change that. I'm opening up to the Nine of Wands again. Nine of Wands to me is the wounded warrior. This is somebody who has fought very hard, invested in themselves, as you can see with that Ace of Pentacles next to it. They've invested in themselves, and they have been working hard at healing wounds, but they're not completely there yet. They're not completely through that wood, you know, seeing the wood for the trees. I can't remember the actual saying, but they're nearly there. They've got that last wand that they have to plant so they can get out of that, whatever stress, chaos or pain. It being in reverse is staying in it. It's sticking your head down in the sand and going, I don't care, I'm going to stay here and I'll fight anyone that tells me that I can't die mad on this hill. And they're investing in that. They're literally investing in that. I don't know if this person is like good looking or attractive or handsome or beautiful or whatever it may be, but they may actually they may coast on their looks or on their physical appearance quite a lot. It's like when you go to a bar or a club and there is, you know, it's stereotypically women who do it, who will dress up, look really gorgeous, you know, make sure that their cleavage is out, that their lashes are on, that their hair's on, you know, looking nice and stuff, and then just wait at the bar for someone to buy them drinks. And, you know, I'm very sorry, the younger Bronwen used to do that. I'm not even lying. The younger, I'm spilling the tea on myself. When I was in my like in my late teens, early 20s, me and my friends used to do that. And I'm not proud to say that, but that was a different me. That was somebody who was not healed. And that's the energy I'm getting here of someone who is not healed. And they kind of coast on the way that they look. They coast on, it's not so much having things done for them, because to a certain degree, it's more getting their own way. Getting their own way. Getting their own way. And there always being options for them, but their options are being blocked. Tell me about this business that went like awry, that went wrong. Because I think that it's really important that if you have somebody from your past, whether you had a tight relationship with them or not, that's coming forward with some sort of business deal, I think it's really, or a love bombing, whatever, I think it's very important to know what it is that actually happened with their previous business. What was it, so that you know what to look out for when it comes to conversation, when they may actually talk about their business, but they're going to leave out certain things. You want to change decks? Not yet, okay. Tell me about this King of Pentacles in reverse to the Knight of Pentacles. There we go. Magician's coming out again. And the Magician has come out in the upright. So this person may actually buy up other businesses that are failing. Because we've had the Magician come out twice. There's something here about buying up, it's almost like merging companies or buying companies that are going bust. because you've got the world underneath to the 9 of cups, but this is not something that they want to do. That may be the sign that someone needs here, that this is the person you need to stay away from. Anyone that is talking about trading, investing in companies that, you know, eat up smaller companies. Yeah, High Priestess in reverse. High Priestess in reverse. That is the energy of stepping on the small, on the small businesses, or stepping on the little man to get ahead. The Star to the High Priestess. This is like something happened with the business that they were part of, or the company that they were part of, that they are no longer working for. And I don't know if they were the CEO, if they were the vice president. There's something going on here, and it was newsworthy, or it is known of, because the star's coming out again. So this is like online, this is televised, this is in magazines. They moved away from that. They don't want you to know, because it's almost like, let's say for example, you are very, very spiritual, you are very respectful of Mother Gaia, of Mother Earth, you could be very of faith, and live a very, you know, blessed and humbled life, and this person is working for oil fracking, you know, or is displacing certain people from their land so that they can get this and this from the earth, or something something like that, or working for like Shell. And I know, I can't remember, when was it that there was that massive oil spill and it killed so much of the ocean's like just life and birds, and you'd seen birds like who weren't able to swim because they were just slowly dying because they had all of this oil all over it. It was seared into the back of my brain because it was so horrendous. It was so horrendous. And the thing is as well, things like that, you see it on the news, and like those oil companies get a smack on the wrist and that's it, and they're back to fracking more oil, you know. People have to work for them. There are people there that are manning those machines that, you know, when that spill happened, they weren't going back and cleaning that oil up. And I'm using that as an example because this person, there is something that they are involved in or were involved in that really, it shows you how different this person's personality and morals are compared to yours. Because I'm not going to say they're a bad person or they're evil or whatever. I don't see the point of seeing things so black and white, but they are the opposite to you. They're the opposite to you, and working with them or even associating with them because of the companies that they have worked with will be really flipping detrimental to your life purpose, to how people view you, and it's just not worth it. You will need legal aid, I heard. You'll need legal aid if you decide to collaborate with this person. Where would you like me to go this one? Top, bottom? Okay, let's have a look. Now, I have actually lost my High Priestess card to this deck because it went underneath my washing machine like a couple of days back, and I just haven't been able to find it. It's gone. So there's one card in here that's like a description card that I've just written High Priestess at the top. So if that comes out, I actually will read it and see if it has any, if it resonates, in other words, if it's connected in any way to the reading. Anything else that we need to know? Because I feel like this reading should be coming to an end. Anything else that we need to know? You have the 9 of Wands coming out again. That's really interesting. Boundaries. There is a real need to keep healthy boundaries. Because I keep seeing someone in a suit. Like, this person's going to be very well put together, very polished, very, you know, they're going to come forward and be like, hey, do you remember when we were in high school and so and so and so? You're going to be like, oh my gosh, that's you? That's what I mean by this is someone that is just, it's going to surprise you who it is from your past that is coming in with this weird little grudge thing that's going on. There is a siren going off quite quite a while at the moment. Archangel Michael is very, very present, and there may be a need to either up your protection, take that as it resonates. Smooth talker, and that's what I wrote here. Sorry, my handwriting is awful, but it says smooth like butter, BTS. So I may want to watch the music video to that. There may be some like downloads there for you. Smooth talker, this person's going to be a smooth talker, but the 10 of Cups being in reverse to the 9 of Wands, they're going to be very guarded about family secrets. And when I say family secrets, I don't mean their actual family, I mean the family that they work for, the company that they work for. There's something that they've got their nose out of joint about something from the past with you. 3 of Swords. And then you have the 5 of Cups. They have their nose out of joint over something that may have happened like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 30 years ago, I don't know. And they want to present themselves in a way and pretend that they're not actually annoyed about this thing, and then they're going to dump some sort of information after the fact, after you've connected with them, signed some paperwork, something like that. Something. You've got the 4 of Cups here to the Page of Wands. For someone specific, they want to embarrass you in front of a larger group of people. But it's not just that, because the 10 of Swords, being embarrassed does not give you the 10 of Swords, you know. It's not very nice for someone to try and embarrass you in front of people, but that's not the 10 of Swords. That's not the end of the world. Do you know what I mean? The Page of Wands here is about adventure. This being in reverse, be cautious about what it is that you speak to people about when it comes to your ideas. Because I feel like they may come in as part of some sort of sponsoring group that wants to sponsor you, or wants to, like a Kickstarter fund, wants to help you out with something here. And if you share the ideas, your ideas will be gone. They won't be your ideas anymore. You won't see this. You won't see this coming. This person's going to try and surprise you. Anything else before I go? Because I feel like I'm just going around in circles now. Okay. Let's see what we got here. 8 of Pentacles is coming out, and the Page of Cups. This person, they're going to want to... This is like them being part of a company that wants to foster some sort of skill that you have. And you have a choice between who it is that you go to, because you have the Ace of Pentacles here, where you plant this. You're going to have a choice between, there's something about the Star and the Magician. Tell me about the Star, because the Star has the 4 of Pentacles underneath it in reverse. This is letting go of, so this may be like the job that you have now to the job that you're going to have. And it may change how people connect with you. The King of Cups is coming out, and I'm putting this down next to the Wheel of Fortune to the Magician. Whoever this is that's coming in from the past, they're going to try and act as a protector. They want to be seen as a King of Cups, but they are not the person that is going to come in like a knight in shining armor and help you out of some sort of legal something if you choose this Magician. Look, they're the ones that are going to get you out of this 10 of Swords energy, or going to get you to sidestep that so that you don't end up in that. Too many cards, but I'll take this one. Ace of Wands, but there's a choice that you have to make. There's some sort of decision and journey that you have to go on. You have the Lovers coming out. The Lovers in this deck is not so much about the Lovers, you know, loving someone else as much as it is about loving yourself and recognizing and honoring your wounds. And we did just have the Chariot, which is about movement, but it's also about healing. There's something here. There's definitely a continuance of healing something within yourself with the choices that you make that stems all the way back to this 10 of Swords, because this 10 of Swords is a future event. it could be a present event, or it can be a past event, or all three. All three. Because time and healing is not linear in any way, shape or form. So this could have already happened, be happening, or is about to happen. Take it as it resonates. The Empress is coming out again with the Three of Wands. There's a lot of growth happening. There's a lot of growth that's coming in here. A lot of growth. Do you know what as well? For someone here, because I've got all of these like different timelines splaying off in different ways, in different, you know, with different endings and different results like in front of me, and it's really difficult at the moment to explain it properly. But if you imagine, I don't know if like you're a Marvel fan, but when Loki came out on Disney, and the storyline of, you know, all of those timelines breaking off and branching, and there were then all these people that lived off in all these different weird timelines and stuff, and they had to prune back all of these timelines because time itself was kind of collapsing in on itself. I don't want to get too far into that, but what I can see is different scenarios for different people here. So we have a main story or a main timeline of something that happened in the past, and it may have been the way that someone made you feel a very long time ago that you have been healing from, or you have healed. You actually have healed really, really swimmingly well from. This person, it may be the same person that created that wound that is trying to come in to stop this because they feel entitled to, they have some sort of grudge against you. For others, this is an ex-boyfriend or an ex-girlfriend or ex he, she and they from the last couple of years. For someone else, this is someone who feels friend-zoned. You really have to take it as it resonates, because otherwise, if I try and explain every single timeline that's coming up, this is going to turn into that meme from Charlie from Always Sunny in Philadelphia with his hands going like that. And it says, trying to explain what it looks like inside my head when I have a spiritual awakening. It's just going to end up a mess, okay? And I feel like I need to leave it here, because what I'm getting from this is that the future is not set in stone. Your choice can change. It will change whatever will happen in the future either ways. I heard because it's already happened. And I think this is the reason why you have got someone here who is going, they're ready to step in if something goes wrong, or if you don't see those warning signs because you are so narrowed in or tunnel vision that it has to be an ex that you were romantically with, and so you're not looking at the other signs that your guides are trying to give you. And then the actual person who's just not in alignment, this magician who's not in alignment with where you're going, is the one that comes in and is like, hey, come and work with me. We used to go to high school together. We used to work together in Burger King. We used to blah, 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 whatever that was. And it turns out that it was that person all along, and you've taken a choice that wasn't for you. Five of Wands. I heard it will all work out in the end, because we are always where we are supposed to be in present time. It's temporary. We're not always going to be there, but no matter what choice you make, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Okay, you've got the Knight of Wands here. There's a need to slow down. Four of Swords, slow down, because if you slow down, you'll see the signs, both the positive, the negative, the neutral. I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to my channel and this resonated and you liked what you heard and you'd like to see more, and you'd like to see more of my content, I would love it if you were to hit on the like, the subscribe and the notification bell so you can see just that. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family,